Rahobat Yasar, Rahobat Yasar. Welcome to another episode of I Am Her Podcast. I am her, your host. We're gonna go ahead and jump right into it. Um, okay, so here we go. Um, I was watching this. This brought me back. I literally was meditating and just vibing to this video. And this is Tamaray. I didn't know that like a lot of people in our tribe never been to Tamaray. They never even had a chance to see it. I was blessed as a child to see it. Very lucky, I feel. So let's read a Zamal named Sakemba Amun. He posted it. And it's someone else reposted it. I don't know when they reposted it yesterday. But Sakemba Amun, he posted it on July 21st, 2017. We have Nuwapian Zed Festival 1997. I was 5 at the time. The procession of Asar or Osiris ceremony. Natir Aferti Atum Ray. That's when Baba was Natir Aferti Atum Ray, but she still is Pana Baba Yanun as Asar Osiris. I miss calling him that. Aferti Atum Ray Pana Baba Yanun. It was actually Natir Aferti Atunre Amanubi Akta Pana Baba Yanun. That's what we used to call him around 1997. Tamaray, Egypt of the West. Wahani, the Golden City. Lodge number 19, the ancient mystic order of Melchizedek. If y'all didn't know, let me see if I could bring it up. Map of Okay, so let's see here. Maybe can I make this bigger? I gotta learn how to zoom in, but I would definitely like to make this bigger. Let me see if I can visit it. Okay, there we go. So we're kind of like in the center, not like dead straight right here, but we're kind of like right up here. Or is it here? How can I zoom in? Y'all don't have no zoom in button? Let me see. It doesn't have any, but it's not dead straight in the center, but what kind of Tamari was like in this area, if y'all could see where you're like right here, which is close to the center of Georgia. And there is actually a Wahani Golden, it's literally called the Golden City. And it's adjacent to Tamaray or Little Rock Eagle, and Little Rock Eagle was 15 minutes away from Tamaray, and it's all like right up here, right in the center. Close. It's not dead straight in the center, but it's like right up. It's very close. Um, so yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. And a lot of the golden cities in America are centered to states. And so you have map of Georgia. Let's back this thing up. Maybe this might give. Mm, yeah, see, I remember this river because it was close to this river. So you're probably about right up around this area. That's where Tamaray was located. But yeah, so okay, we are going to go over. Hold on, let me see. This is hypnotizing. This is hypnotizing. See, I'm already about to get all up into it. All right, so let's. So this was an update. Um, this was reposted. I know I'm probably a little late getting to it. But it was. I just because of like work and stuff like that, and all the other stuff I'm doing. I never really had a chance to like sit down and listen to this update or like endure it or digest it. Um, excuse me. But again, welcome to I'm Her Podcast. And today we're going to be discussing this update. I feel like this update is a very serious and deep update given to us by Neferti Atunre Pana Baba Yanun, His Excellency. So we're gonna just read it. It's not long. It's like a couple pages long. Um, but yeah, it basically explains that this planet was basically excommunicated from the Federation of, I think, like Galactic planets. It's gonna be more in detail as we start reading. But yeah, man, just to jump into it, we're gonna read this, and then we will discuss it afterwards. So let's start. It says it all started this time in June 2024 after the United States government stated on June 25th, 2021 AD that UFO, unidentified flying object, and UAP, unidentified aerial phenomena, were real and are here, and not the Europeans or Euro American context. One Aldebaran, two Articus Robert, three Draco, and then you see what is this? This is the seal of the United States. Office of the Director of National Intelligence, preliminary assessment, unidentified aerial phenomena. June. Oops, I'm sorry. The 25th of June, 2021. I'm gonna food for thought. Food for thought. There was a video on this brother's channel called Tahaka Bay. A couple of our Zamalu went on there and they discussed. Then the funny thing about it, I was trying to look for that clip, but I'll do another video with that clip. At a later time. Um, Furthermore, it was a bald dude with glasses. I think he was wearing glasses. He said, right, the brother Sned mentioned UAP. And this bald dude was just standing on business, 10 toes, 2 feet down, like there's no such thing as UAP. Now, just to discuss that a little bit, this is something that we continuously battle. People do not care to know facts and the truth. This individual brother, I don't remember his name, but I gotta find a video. Like I said, I'll do another video on it. But this brother did not want to accept the fact. It's different if you just accept someone saying something, But when you have factual documents proving facts, and you just not trying to hear that, for no other reason other than ego and the black devil spirit that resides inside of you, that's our battle, is to combat ego and black devils. Because you have people that are either excommunicated with the tribe, or you have people that were formerly members or citizens of our tribe that are disgruntled members, and because, again, no other than ego, and because things are not their way. People only get mad when things don't go their way. Because of these things, he would literally go out and say there's no such thing as UAP, there's no such thing as UAP, when there is. The thing about it is, most people didn't even know it. No one knew about a UAP until His Excellency, the Master Teacher Baba Yanun, told us about it. How did he get this information first? You know what I mean? I was told to tune in at this time. It was actually they went, even though it says the 25th, they also went public on the 26th, Master Teacher's birthday. But yeah, so these are the things that go on that people try to turn a blind eye to. And this is the umpteenth time that the Master Teacher has said something or prophesied something and it came true, or he start using different terminology that people are grasping and jumping on after the fact. We all know that he's been speaking about things of this nature. But because of, again, the black devil spirit that resides inside individuals and the ego, he just couldn't accept that there was a such thing as a UAP. This man was mad, pissed off, and angry. So that be the thing right there. These people that just don't like us. This is something that's Master Teacher mentioned in the Black Devil book. I do have the Black Devil book. We're gonna go over that too. But that's one of our battles right there, is having to deal with people that go out spreading hatred or misinformation on us because they don't like us. It's one thing if they're doing it because we're putting out information that's just not facts, or we're putting out information that just doesn't stand up to the truth, or just wrong information in general. Is one thing if they're coming at us because of that, but they're not doing that. They're coming at us because we don't like you. That's what they're doing. So to continue, let's finish reading. Executive summary. The limited amount of high quality reporting on unidentified aerial phenomenon, UAP, hampers our ability to draw a firm conclusion about the nature or intent of UAP. The Unidentified Aerial Phenomenon Task Force, UAPTF, considered a range of information on UAP described in U.S. military and IC intelligence community reporting. Intelligence community reporting. But because the reporting lacked sufficient specifics, specificity, excuse my reading, ultimately recognized that a unique, tailored reporting process was required to provide sufficient data for analysts of UAP events. As a result, the UAPTF concentrated its review on reports that occurred between 2004 and 2021, the majority of which are a result of this new tailored process to better capture UAP events through formalizing reporting. Most of the UAP reported probably do represent physical objects, given that a majority of UAP were registered across multiple sensors, to include radar, infrared, electro-optical weapon seekers, and visual observation. In a limited number of incidents, UAP reportedly appeared to exhibit unusual flight characteristics. These observations could be the result of censored errors, spoofing, or observing um, misperceptions and require additional rigorous analysis. There are probably multiple types of UAP requiring different explanations based on the range of appearance and behavior described in the available reporting. Our analysts of the data supports the construct that if and when individual UAP incidents are resolved, they will fall into one of the five potential explanatory categories: airborne clutter, natural atmospheric phenomenon, USG, or US industry. Um, dev- uh, Developmental programs, foreign adversary systems, and the cat was that catch-all and a catch-all other bin you I don't, that's kind of confusion, and a catch-all quotation mark other bin. UAP clearly pose a safety of flight issues and may pose a challenge and it may pose a challenge to U.S. national security. Safety concerns safety concerns primarily center on aviators contending with an increasingly with an increasingly cluttered air domain. UAP will also represent a national security challenge if they are foreign adversary collection platforms or provide evidence a potential adversary has developed either a breakthrough or disruptive technology. Okay, so they're saying that it could be um someone that is an enemy of us that has just developed advanced technology. Um, but they are saying that this is unidentified. Like they don't know where this is coming from, and they gave a list, so y'all can go back and go over that. Um, you know, at a later time, if you will. Okay, so cons- con- consistent consolidation of reports from across the federal government, standardized reporting, increased collection and analysts, and the streamlined process for screening all such reports against a broad range of relevant USG data will allow for a more sophisticated analysis of UAP that is likely to deepen our understanding. Some of these steps are resource intensive and would require additional investments. And I guess they give this link to where you could copy and paste it and look it up for further information. So in June 2024, people started to see and tape crafts and flying information the size of RVs with beings inside over um, Teaneck, New Jersey. It was the Greys. The government. It was the Greys. The government called them MAME drones. They were Hebrew. Okay, okay, hold on. So that was last year. So in June 2024, people started to see and tape crafts flying information the size of RVs with beings inside with beings inside of them over Teaneck, New Jersey. So this was recent. It was the grades, and the math teachers explained that it was the grades. The government called them main drones. They were Hebrew. Okay, so this is a quote. Hebrew Strong's number 3519. Kabod, Kabod, glory of God, Kabadat, crafts. And the Pope saw them and said they seem to be looking for some place, thing, or someone. And now you know who. Facts, we do know who. They looking for the master teacher. Iranian vessel drone or UFO mystery over bizarre lights spotted in skies over New Jersey. The drone are about the size of an SUV, which is larger than the drone a hobbyist would fly. Okay, which is longer than a drone hobbyist would fly. And this is a photo of it, and they titled this photo "A drone of unknown origin was spotted flying over Donald Trump's Bedminster Golf Club in New Jersey." Um, let's continue. Drones of indeterminate origin. Oh, I'm sorry. Drones of indeterminate origin have been buzzing New Jersey over the last month, prompting a mixed bag of responses from lawmakers. The state's governor has insisted that drones are safe, while a congressman believes they are the vanguard of an Iranian mothership. Homeland Security officials and regional lawmakers met on Wednesday to discuss the sighting further. Dozens of mysterious nighttime flights started started last month and have raised growing concern among residents and officials. Part of the worry stems sorry. Part of the worry stems from the flying objects initially being spotted near the Presenton or what is it? Percentini. Okay, Picatini. Percentini. I think it's Percentini. El Censo, a U.S. military research and manufacturing facility, and over President-elect Donald Trump's golf course in Bedminster. In Bedminster, okay. Drones are legal in New Jersey for recreational and commercial use, but they are subject to local and federal aviation administration regulations and flight restrictions. Operators must also be FAA certified. Trump weighed in on Friday, calling the airborne objects to be shot down. Mystery drones sighting all over the country. He wrote the true social can he wrote on true he wrote the okay he wrote on Truth Social. I guess that's like some type of media outlet. Can this really be happening without government knowledge? I don't think so. Let the public know, and now otherwise shoot them down. Now this is Gwazelsi G 2024 December 15th. Iran drone or UFO mystery over bizarre light spotted in skies over New Jersey. The Independent. UAP video image captured by local New Jersey resident. And this is more pictures of it. I'm sorry. UAP video image captured by local New Jersey residents of homeowners speculate where it came from. Once the government could not explain them as drones from China, Russia, Iran, or their own, the more came into sight by people and their cameras. The government, not knowing what to say, started putting up their own drones, all kinds, so that they could be seen and recorded so as to hide and cover up the truth and flood the news with articles such as a sexual case of politicians, a man shooting a man in public view, a girl shooting children in school, a plane crash, a car running into people, the weather. This is all very recent. The weather in Christmas and freeing inmates on death row. So much to take the mind off UFOs and Trump's throne. The Antichrist of 666 today. This isn't the 666 of creation, the six carbon, the six hydrogen, and the six carbon, hydrogen molecules, carbon, hydrogen. I want to say oxygen, but this isn't the 66. There are two different 666. Okay, so this is the image of the beast and the sign of the Antichrist. That's what this 666 is. But don't get this 666 confused with creation. Greek Strong's number 473. Anti 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 Greek, meaning replace. He is to replace Jesus and scrub it from the news. So you, which is true, like people are looking at Trump like he's Jesus. Um, Today at work, a coworker was speaking with me, and she said that a man came in and he was a Trump supporter, and they got to like this little discussion, but she said, I think she said something like, "I'm gonna leave it in God's name and in Jesus' hands," um, something like that. And he replied, um, "The Jews did the same thing, and look what happened to them." So these people are getting bold and ruthless. So this is time. We're living in it now. Um, and these people don't care. They will, as much people like to walk around and bring up the God's name or Jesus' name or Lord's name. A lot of them are fake. Don't fall for it. Excuse me, y'all. Hold on a second. Okay. But yeah, as much people proclaim that they're so good and nice, and they speak in the name of the Lord, don't fall for that. Because even back then, you would have fanaticals and or evil people talking about some God wills it. God wills it. They do everything in the name of their God and justifies evil doing. Okay, let's continue. So you want to know what is really going on? This is the 24th year of the next 24,000 years of 6,000 year cycles. We've moved in 2000 AD from the last lunar, hold on, from the last lunar moon cycle of 6,000 years, of fiction, faith and beliefs, religions, to the solar sun cycle of actual fact, Wu Sabat, Nuapu, the breaking of the hypnotic spell of ignorance. So the aliens were looking for the 24th elder because it is time again for the 144,000 to be transported to the south, to the South Antarctica, down under down to be trans so the aliens were looking for the 24th elder because it is time again for the 144,000 to be transported to the South Antarctica. I don't know if it means these, I don't, South Antarctica, down under the ice to receive their barytheric gland and their submental to regrow in their hippocampus, part of their brain, for the resurrection and the active hold on, for the resurrection and to activate the use of their whole brain as supreme being deities. That'd be so amazing, yo. And this is a diagram of the hippocampus area of the brain. Under the ice, there we have a great city. It's called Egg Island. When we came from the waters, we lived there protected by the mantis aliens. Then we crossed over on the south onto the South Ghanawa, Africa. Okay, so Ghanawa is the real name of Africa. I gotta look that up. And began our migrant north to spread over the planet. Then we will be okay. Then we'll be put under a deep sleep, and as each day is 1,000 years, they are to be transported by day or solar years, 365 days after the crowds come from Orion by night. When it says each day is 1,000 years, you have to understand that if you look at the movie Interstellar, there's a planet, I forget the name of it, but there's a planet when I think like they spent 3 hours on this planet, and 25 years have passed in the spaceship where the black man was waiting for them. So the black man in the movie, there was an astronaut, a scientist. You could see that he grew gray hair and things of that nature. I think either 7 or 25 years had passed when they were just 3 hours on this planet. So according to different gravitational pulls, th- first of all, time doesn't exist. So you can be like on Earth, you could be outside Earth's atmosphere or even the Milky Way galaxy, and let's say a day passed. But here in the Milky Way or on Earth, that what is one day to you could be 1,000 years to another. So don't look at it as it's some spooky, slick way of wording stuff. No, it literally means what it says. Um, so yeah, like if you study physics, and you should take the time out to study physics, study the movie Interstellar, watch the movie Interstellar, and this line right here will make a whole lot more sense to you, and you'll be able to comprehend, because I did take the time out to study this, and that's why I could comprehend what he's saying. Let's start from the beginning. Then will be put under a deep sleep, and as each day is 1,000 years, they are to be transported by day or solar year, 365 days after the crowds come from Orion by night, lunar year 354. So as not to crash into each other in the wormhole. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. See, the vortex, Orion is millions of okay, so to not crash into each other in the wormhole, the vortex. Orion is millions of light years away from Earth. A light year is the distance light can travel in 1 year. 6 trillion miles is 6 trillion miles if solar. 186,272 feet per second. So it will only take a twinkle of an eye for each trip. Yet the 144,000, both males and females, are to be pure inside out and outside in. The equinox of 24,000 years equal time. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to excuse me. Allergies acting up. Okay, and this is right. Okay, right at the tip, basically below Brazil, right at the tip of Antarctica. That's where he's saying Egg Island is, and you can see how um close they are before the tectonic plate shifted. Area view of Egg Island, Antarctica. See, there you have it. Once in Orion, they would be prepared to be taken to Kepler. Okay, Kepler. Okay, so like once in Orion, they would be prepared to be taken to Kepler, 225,600 light years away from Earth, to the Goldilocks zone, Alpha Centauri, a new Earth-like planet, just like this one, with no disease, no virus, sickness, no flesh eaters, and it is only for this new seed. It is only for this new seed of Melanites, there to start anew. It was to take 6 years. It was to take 6 years from 2024 AD to 2030 AD. Are you ready? No. Genetic markers. You are controlled by six etheric. You are controlled by six etheric sex forces. Pleasures, delights, and that's true. As we're gonna go into this one because this is very deep and it's sad, and people need to recognize this. People need to recognize this. Stop lusting. You know, you don't have to have sex all the time. Control yourself. For real, for real. You know what I mean? Everyone likes to talk about the weed and the alcohol. What about the sex? These six ether sex forces are way stronger than this weed and alcohol. The weed and alcohol will open you up. But once these forces get inside you, they take control. So I direct you to emotional energies, feeding the forces, and genetic kicks. Those are actual facts written by the master teacher, His Excellency. Emotional energies, feeding the forces, and genetic kicks. As for those left behind, the sun has a birth date and death date. The time will be shortened, and all the planets in this solar system will be drawn into the sun and become this solar holocaust, explode and become a collapsed star, and all will be destroyed in 1 hour. It's called hellfire, and all hell and chaos has broken out in the in the Bible and Quranic lands, because the children of the devil is there pretending to be the indigenous people. They are not. They are the cursed Europeans who invaded and immigrated there and took over. They removed the original blacks of those lands. Must this happen? No. Because like upstate Jazor Abba, because of upstate Jazor Abba, Catskills Mountain, New York. When they came for you, you were not ready. The mark of the cursed seed mixed into your genes. The genetic markers cause you to hate self and kind, infighting, keeping you under the six ether spell, sleep, Leviathan. That's another thing. Infighting. Let's just be real, man. We do a lot of that. And y'all would infight to point fingers towards others and blame each other. The master teacher said, don't complain, fix it. And when you point the finger, you got four more pointing back at you. So it's like we are all responsible. Like I'm addressing the whole tribe with this one. I don't care if you were Ansar and Wapian. If you say that you're a part of the tribe, you rock with us. Even if you come around, don't come around, a part of our sacred secret orders, not a part of the sacred. If you follow the master teacher, if you follow our tribe and this righteousness and this right facts, we are all responsible. We have to deal with our sexual urges and lust and them six ether spirit forces and this infighting. We know what we're supposed to do. He said he's given us everything we need, which he did. So it's on us. It's on us for real, for real. And I don't want to hear, oh, if well, how are we gonna do this if there are black devils around and things of that? If multiple people in this tribe step up and would do what's right, they can't stop us. I remember I was on Aminuma's show, and I never got a chance to explain it. I was supposed to call back, but work and some other stuff came up. But we can still, if we just had even if just a few will migrate to all. But if we really withheld this and uplifted this, ain't no black devil or no form of sixth ether would infiltrate us. You have to check your friends. People that I mean, there's cliques, but we ain't supposed to have cliques. That's what the master teacher said. If you not man or woman enough to, you might not be lustful, you might not indulge in infighting. But if you don't have it in you to check your friend, to check the people that you cool with, to check your clique, even though we're not supposed to have cliques. If you don't have it in you to address them when they are wrong, you are also responsible. Let's continue. Infighting, keeping you under the six ether spiral sleep, Leviathan. This plan by ETs, extraterrestrials, based on the number 24. Once this planet was repaired after the crash. Before the crash, its size was 48,000 miles in circumference. On a time plane, and this sun is on time plane. This sun is the light of the heavens, and this planet of this solar system, and its planets and moons, it is 93 million miles from this third planet. Its diameter is 853 million miles. It is 92,760,000 miles from this moon. This moon is 2,160 miles at its equator and 240,000 miles from the planet Earth. This planet Earth is 7,926 miles in diameter and 24,000 miles in circumference. Time is 24 hours in a day. Equinox time is 24,000 years. The needed resource element is AU 79 carat, which that's gold. That's what gold is. That's the element gold. This element is AU, and its atomic number is 79. 1/24th part of gold. Whoops. Let's go on to the next. A portion of the human genome is 24,000. The end of each cycle of 24,000 years begins anew. Their Bible and Quranic laws given 1460 BC, Exodus 24 verse 12, expired in 2000 AD. No more lies today. Excuse me. We hold the power of the sun in our very hands and know the truth, such as this planet is a craft traveling at 67,000 miles per 67,000 miles per 24 hours per 24 hours around this sun. Its weighted is 6 sextillion tons. Like Nibiru, is just a planet craft flying through space. We place the moon exactly where it is to keep it in fit form and to observe its development. And to observe its development. The solar system has been returned to the Aldebaranians of outside of northeast of Orion star system. The Galactic Federation has removed this planet's membership in the UGF, United Galactic Federation. That's sad, man. That's nothing to. That's serious-ish right there. They were warned not to move forward with the second CERN project or CERN project and did not respect the orders of the 9. It mashed the atom and ripped time and space, allowing many evil aliens to enter this dimension. The exit gate is now open. Why all kinds of alien crafts are now being seen worldwide. Yep, it's happening. Professor claims UFO could travel through CERN made dimensions. The United States government has yet to unravel has yet to unravel the mysterious sightings of UFOs soaring through our skies, but the Harvard professor believes the answers may sit 300 feet below the surface. A.V. Liao, known for his effort to prove we are not alone, has claimed that extraterrestrial visitors are traveling through hidden dimensions created by researchers at the CERN particle accelerator are seeking. The Large Hadron Collider (LHC) blast particles are nearly the speed. I think there's like some typos in here. Blast particles are nearly the speed of light to recreate conditions of the Big Bang, with hopes of uncovering hidden dimensions that will reveal how our universe formed. Speaking in a new documentary, Leo said that alien civilizations may have been developing dimension hopping technology for billions of years. The physics the physics also noted that extraterrestrials are using theoretical quantum gravity engineering to travel through curved dimensions that humans can only detect in particle accelerators such as CERN. And this is from the dailymail.com. And this is a picture of CERN particle accelerator. The accelerator, the Large Hadron Collider, LHC, blast particles are nearly the speed of light. Discourse completed. Yanun. So, man, oh man, oh man. Um, that's a serious. This is very much serious. This isn't a joke. It's nothing to play around with. Do not hop to pointing the finger and blaming. Solutions. Solutions. How do we get right? We have all the answers. I'm gonna just say this. We as a tribe, we all know what we have to do. We know it's nothing to talk about. So if each individual person looks in the mirror and says, you know what, I'm responsible, I'm going to get right. There's no way we could lose. If everyone takes the time out to check yourself, because a lot of times people say, how can I help others if I can't help myself? Facts. So before you can help others, you have to help yourself. So before you can check others, you have to check yourself. You have to make sure yourself is all right and exact. Now, yeah, we have different spirits, different DNAs, and we're all a part of this tribe. We're not going to get along. Peace is an illusion. But that don't mean that we just go into all out war and fight. That's the balancement of life. At moments there's peace, at moments there's war. But we need to come together in love and unity. I know people get tired of hearing that and saying it all the damn time, but we have to do what's right. Give them back everything. Let them go. If I have to, I'll write a a chart or something that we can do to where we can give them back everything and live for and by each other. Meaning that, man, when y'all want to buy clothes, tell yourself, I'm only purchasing from Sabians, Nuwapians. So Every Sabian Wapian that sells clothes, y'all need to be linked together. And vice versa. Every Sabian Wapian that make food or sell food or make jewelry or sell jewelry that can teach and that knows who are doctors and knows things about health. And if no one in our tribe is a doctor or anything like that, then we as a tribe will pick doctors for our tribe to go to and attend to. We have to move as one. We cannot show favoritism. We cannot be afraid to check our friends and our cliques. We can't hold grudges. We can't, you know what I mean? Like we can't always bicker and fight. It's not that deep. Ask yourself, is if I presented my issue in front of the, what's the name of it? What was it at? What did they call it? Federation of Galactic UGF. Ask yourself, if I presented this issue in front of the United Galactic Federation, what would they say? Is it that deep? Is it that serious? It's not. Fade on negative energy. Train yourself. The master teachers told us how to do it. If you know, we could keep the calm, we could keep the positive energy, we could keep the peace. If you know you having a negative thought, tell yourself, wait, that's a negative thought. Drop it and think of something else. He literally breaks this stuff down in the Science of Healing and the Breath book. We know what we have to do. And we keep training ourselves like that. Wait, I'm about to argue with another Wapian. Wait, I'm about to get into a fight with another Wapian. Wait, I'm about to project negative energy. If we all trained ourselves to capture those moments and say, wait a minute, nah, let me not do that. Let me deflect on it. There's nothing that can stop us. We all have to want this. We all have to come together in one and love and unity and practice and put these things not even to the test, but put them to use. We have so much information. We built the pyramids, right? We have 76 trillion years of right knowledge, right? So then act like it. Ask yourself that. Would a being that built that built the pyramids present themselves like this? Would a being that built the pyramids, would they argue about something like this? Would a being that has 76 trillion years of right knowledge, would they be concerned about these things that these ignorance out? No. If we all move well, every time you do something, ask yourself that. Would the UGF move like this? Would someone who built pyramids think and move like this? Would someone who built pyramids and is a part of the UGF, the United Federation of the United Galactic Federation, or with someone who has 76 trillion years of right knowledge, would they move and act like this? If the answer is no, don't indulge. Don't indulge for your own well-being, for your own safety, and for your own spirit and soul to ascend. It's not hard. Everyone knows right and wrong. Everyone knows what I mean. And ask yourself, what would a being that is a part of the United Galactic Federation, that built the pyramids, that you know what I mean, that has 76 trillion years of right knowledge, what would a being like that do? How would a being like that move? And then move as so. And Bari Anun is a prime example. There are many um melanated children, the children of the Most High. They're a prime example. So just move in righteousness, move like that. And when I say move, I mean like live, like your everyday thought process and your thinking, the habits that you do on a daily basis. Move, put that in front of everything you think, move and say, dang man, I'm a part of the United Galactic Federation. My ancestors built the pyramids. I'm a student teacher and the master teacher, Dr. Malachi Kabin, New York. Baba Yanun, His Excellency. Should I be acting like this and moving like, nah, bruh. Do what's right. You know what's right. You know right from wrong. You know the balance, man. Or you know when you know when to project negative energy and when to project positive energy. So just be balanced, you know. This is very deep. This is very deep. This is no game. This is nothing to play around with. Um, but that's all I have for now. I really hope that my words were put into consideration. Um, y'all could take the time out to reread this and study this and go over this again. Um, but that's all I have for right now. I will go and touch up certain points and go into in more in depth with certain. I'll make another video on this, but yeah, man, like I shock. Much love to all of you all. I want to see us win. We can do this if we just apply what the master teacher has given us. Move like you're trying to make your ancestors proud. So with that being said, um Nakok Ashoga 210. I love you all. And peace, love, and unity. Until next time, you've been listening and watching another episode of I'm Hard Podcast. I'm Hard, your host. Peace, love, and unity until I speak with you again. Much love, y'all. Why do?